Now, because I was running short on time, I turned off the video camera and just finished it all by myself. Now, as you can see, I did have to break out the heat gun because it was all of maybe 10 degrees yesterday. But look at that. Look at how nice all of this looks. It's completely blacked out. And luckily, the parts up front, the little grill badges that I wanted to get rid of, they were only attached by clips. So it's very easy to take off. Look at that. Just look at how beautiful and blacked out that is. Now, the job for today is taking that boy off. And this is going to be relatively easy. It's just heat gun and some fishing line. So I'm going to hook up the camera and show that off. Alright, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to use fishing line and a heat gun. And by utilizing these two, I'm going to put the fishing line just behind these letters here. And it'll pop right off, because all it is adhesive. Now, because it does have some salt, I am going to clean it out with some prep spray. And of course I got my lucky latex gloves so I don't get any oil on there. Yeah. Let's see how I do it. And boom, see, just like that. How nice and clean that is. Completely debadged. All with just a little heat and some fishing wire. Now, onto these bad boys. Now, because it's a balmy 24 degrees here in Rochester, I actually had to take off my jacket because I was starting to get a little hot. But just like what we did on the trunk, we're going to heat up these little bees here. I'm going to wire them off. But because we have these little skulls that are going to be replacing them, right about there, I actually brought with me some painter's tape so that I can kind of ballpark where the location's going to be. So I'm going to do the same thing that I did on the back. I'm going to wipe it down with an alcohol wipe. I'm going to make sure that everything's decontaminated. I'm going to heat it up, peel it off, and then install those little skulls. Okay, so, sorry, shadow. This is complete. We got the skulls on both sides. Perfectly aligned. Now the last thing we gotta do is take off that hideous yellow thing. Now, I had these little headlight rings from my previous car, and honestly I liked them so much that I'm going to install them on my new one. Because it has a nice little rubber gasket right here, it sticks right into the headlight, and it kind of it suctions in there, and it's actually really easy to take out if you ever want to take them out, but honestly they look so good that you don't ever really want to take them out. So I'm going to install these and we're pretty much done for the day.